I'm so goddamn bored. I figured I'm just gonna hang in my house, shoot a couple arrows, and I don't know. I don't know. And I'm going to think about going hunting. I guess that's what the fuck I'm gonna do today. Because literally, I almost can't think of anything else to do besides go hunting. It's about, whoa, touchy, 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 touchy. Touchy, touchy, touchy. I shoot my house from corner to corner. It's only 7 yards, but it really isn't about how far the shot is or anything like that. It's all about consistent draw, consistent anchor. You know, all that shit. Jesus Christ, this fucking bow is a fucking demon. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, this bow. First time you draw your bow back, forget that you gotta hold that motherfucker. I actually turned it down a little bit because of my elbow is fucking with me. So it's out about 3 turns or so. About 3 turns, you're looking right there to see how much it's out. Right there. Okay, so it's out about 3 turns. So it's probably at about, with these strings, last time it was out 3 turns, it was right at 70 pounds. So if I go down those 3, it gets up to 76, 77 pounds. So it's right there at 70. It's right there at 70. It's right there at 70. And feels good. Feels good at 70. Which is what the bow wants to do. So whoa, we hit an arrow. Not very hard to do at 7 yards, but we did it. But no, I guess I started this up because usually I'm fucking boozing and talking ridiculous shit. And right now it's 2:30 in the afternoon. I can't think of anything fucking productive to do that I actually want to do, because what I want to do is go hunting. What I want to do is go hunting. And we're not allowed to do that. I called my kid earlier, though, and I was like, yep, I'm fucking going hunting today. She calls me, and she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I mean, I'm not doing anything. She's like, oh, I thought you were going hunting. And I was like, no, it's Sunday, late season, remember, you can't hunt. So she goes, oh, yeah. I was like, but it's funny, you want to see what I'm Googling? And I was sitting there Googling the consequences for getting caught hunting on a day that you're not allowed to hunt. And it's basically a freebie for the first one. Second one is when they start suspending your license a little bit. So I was thinking about it. There is the group. That's not, oh shit. Fucking earbud fell out. That's not really what it's about, though. It's more or less about draw the bow, get into your anchor, try and be super consistent with that, and yeah, do that. Because something I noticed on Friday, which I'm not a fan of, but it's how it went, quite frankly. Is, dude, when I'm in the fucking tree stand, that fucking, you know the strap that goes from your harness that connects to your, to the carabiner? that holds you to the tree. It like fucks with me. So it changes my draw. Because I think when I go to pull back that, you know, your elbow's going to hit it. Even though my elbow's never hit it. My elbow has never hit it. But still, every time I go to draw back with that damn thing on it. When I'm wearing that fucking harness, it, I don't know, it makes me think twice or whatever, and I change my draw, and I go to draw back, I can't fucking draw my bow. It's the craziest goddamn thing in the world. You know how ridiculous it is to have your draw so fucked up that you literally feel like you're about to tear your shoulder out? Because you're not drawing with your normal technique? But I can go to a range or stand here, I can shoot 50 arrows in a row and not have any problem drawing my bow, really. You know? Pretty. Oh, you know those arrows that were doing this? I fixed it by simply turning the knock to make it line up with a different vein, and it completely fixed it. I don't know enough about building arrows or archery to oh, by the way, I'm not pointing it up in the air. If you can't draw your bow and keep it pretty much on your target, you are overbowed. What's up, Lola? Where were you at? That's not where you're laying. You can't lay there. You gotta lay back here. Lola, come on. Over here, baby. Lola. Lola, come on. I'm not yelling at her. She's deaf. Come on, baby. Get up here. Come on. Yep, there you go. Lay down there somewhere. Lay down there. Lay down. Lay down. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. Right on the pillows. So I fixed that arrow. I don't know why I didn't think to do that when I was at the range last time and I was having all those problems. I have no idea why. No. Lola, I'm gonna fuck you up, man. You gotta be over here, baby. No. You can't lay there. You can't. Or go under the bed. Under the bed works too. I don't care. But you can't be anywhere over there. Jesus. Ugh, fuck. You can't be over there. When I do get my new arrows, I'm going to switch over to... I keep coming back to Victory HLRs. So I think I'm going to go and get a dozen of those and switch up my arrows for next year. And I keep going back to Victory HLRs. I don't know why, I just don't want to shoot fucking Easton 5.0s. I just have no interest. I don't know why either. It's like they're too popular right now, or like it's a fad. I don't know. They're obviously good arrows, but I just don't have any fucking interest in shooting them for some reason. So that's where we're at. But no, drawing feels good right now. Anchor is coming in nice. I don't keep my elbow up very well. You'll notice I'm not good at that. Something else to work on. But there always seems to be something to work on. Just constantly, you know. Salem, lay down! Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking get your fucking ass and lay over there. Fuck, it's already sketchy enough shooting a fucking bow with dogs in a fucking room. You fuckers want to move around. Oh, and I showed you my homemade target. I don't want to hear nothing. Alright? Fucking, my bow cost a lot of money. My arrows didn't cost a lot of money. Hunting cost a shit ton of money. And I broke another fucking arrow. God damn it, dude. What the fuck do they do over there at Lebanon Archery? Where I just... Dude, I just shred fucking veins off my arrows. Like, this kind of getting a little annoying. Fuck. Hold on a second. Gotta add this one to... Check this shit out. Fucking... Vein gone. Vein gone. Vein's about to be gone. You know how annoying that is? You know how annoying that is? Fuck, you can't just shoot. Those veins come off. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Hey. Oh, shit, man. Yeah. There's no latch on this door to my closet. So I have to put I have a table in front of the door. You can tell how much I go into that room. Right? But yeah, some things that I actually want to happen with my next arrows is, one, every time I shoot these arrows, I have hunters. You know, gold tip hunters, just, you know, cheap arrows, you know what I mean? They're the cheapest, I think they're the cheapest arrows you can buy. I'm pretty sure. No, that's not true. They're the cheapest, like, decent arrows you can buy. So it's 100% not true. That they're the cheapest. I'm sure you can get some shit on Amazon. It doesn't even make sense how much they would break. But, yeah, I was talking about my damn target. Yeah, my homemade DoorDash bag target filled up with all the clothes that I don't wear. It works perfectly. As long as I don't hit super high or super low, it stops it at 7 yards. My bow's 300 feet per second, so it definitely does what it's supposed to do, you know? You know what I mean? And, dude, targets are just too expensive, man. For, like, a decent one? Like, if I could step outside and shoot, you know, out to 60 yards, I'd buy a target. I promise you I would. But if all I'm going to use my target for is to stand in my house and shoot 7 yards, you just can't really convince me that it's 100% necessary. Whoa! Hard hump there. Hard hump there. Z1S is no joke. I was out shooting. I was out. I think it was Christmas Day. I was out shooting over at my mom's house, and my kid was there. And I go to draw back the one time, and the fucking thing, you know, came forward on me. And even my kid goes, "Whoa!" I was like, "Yeah, this fucking bow, man." I was like, "It ain't no joke." All right, right now my arrows are, the tips are touching, but they made like a Y coming out, like a Y. I'm gonna try and put this arrow directly between my other two arrows. Directly between them. Aim for a hair, right? I did not get it. I was left. Pretty badly, too. You know, if you're an inch left at 7 yards, at 40, you're going to be pretty far off. But no, I just guess I figured I'd make a quick video. Yes, my Christmas tree's still up because I am a lazy cunt. A lazy cunt. I usually have rules about those types of things, but not right now. But yeah, fucking 1 week left in the PA season. It's I'm going to sit here and try and talk myself out of not going hunting. Good luck for the rest of the season.